hand up.
Okay, is it possible to get your degree and work full time? I say it is. Working while going to school helps you to manage your time better. You learn time management, and you learn to study more efficiently and avoid distractions. So what is time management anyway? Time management is more than just using your time wisely, or is more than just using what little time you have while you're working. It's using your time wisely. For myself, I like to have a wide open study area where I can put all my books and my notebooks and papers and the computer, so that I have lots of space to spread out, and then like to have kind of quiet time. Celestina Chow, in her article 20 Quick Tips for Better Time Management, as the article's title suggests, gives us 20 tips on time management. But I have listed just a few here that I think are kind of really important. One is that you want to create a daily plan. You can usually do that in the morning, but the best time is probably the night before, right before you go to bed. Just map out what you're planning on doing for the day. Another thing is you want to put a time limit on each task, especially if you have several tasks that you need to accomplish during the day. And she also suggests that you target to be early, meaning that instead of saying, okay, I'm going to take 15 minutes to do this, try to do it in 10 minutes, because if you target to be early, then you usually will end up being on time. Whereas if you target to be on time, you usually end up going over. And then she also says time box activities. So that's just basically putting all your activities that you're doing in a specific time frame. So from 10 to 11, I'm going to do this, and then 11 to 12, I'm going to do that, etc. And then she suggests that we block out distractions. Of course, that's kind of self-explanatory. Just make sure that you've got all your distractions or things that can distract you put away, like turn the TV off. Make sure you're in an area where you don't have a lot of people going by that might distract you. And then finally, she says to prioritize. So the way I think about this is, like, if you have a test that you're going to be taking today, you want to make sure you study for that before you do homework that's due in a couple of days. Now, another thing about distractions, I like to listen to music. That kind of helps get me in the mood.